What's up, YouTube? This is Bison X79, guys. Today I'm coming to you from the Yu-Gi-Oh! TCG homepage, and yeah, Konami has done it. They've actually dropped the newest ban list, which goes into effect next Monday, which is October 14th. Um, to be very honest, when I saw that they just dropped this list, it kind of raised a little bit of concern for me that even though they're giving us a date, they're still going to release the list whenever. Um, I don't like this particular precedence. I mean, they say it's not supposed to be before the 15th on from the last list, and yet the list is up on the 9th, and it goes active on the 14th. I mean, either they made a mistake in picking the day of the week when they originally posted the July list, or something else happened and they had to put the list up early. Okay? With that being said, this is a typical end of the year list. It's more for adjustment than anything else. So we're not going to see that many hits. There were a large number of cards that actually did come off, and I am kind of happy with a lot of those cards coming off the list. So we're just going to jump right into this. Okay, so the next update after this will be no sooner than January 13th of next year. Okay, based off of what happened with this list, it could be around this date now, it could be before it, could be after it, who knows. Um, I'm kind of hoping to go back to the old precedents and just say, yeah, it's going to be not before the 13th, and we either get it on the 13th or sometime after. Um, but let's just get into it. Okay, so going down, no new effect monsters, no new fusion monsters. We have the links right there, and bam, two new. I'm going to scroll way up to the center screen here. We have Guard Dragon Archipane getting banned, and Nightmare Mermaid getting banned. And if you guys saw my ban list predictions, you know both of those cards were on point. Alright? Guard Dragon Archipane gets you a free Dragon type monster, which is basically a free negate for the Guard Dragon engine. Yes, I know it hasn't been doing much since the Megaton release. Basically because of Nibiru. But it's still a dangerous card and needed to be checked in this fashion. Alright? Now, if the Guard Dragon engine doesn't do anything, fine, it can be left alone. It's balanced. We don't have to worry about it. But if it does become a thing after this format takes shape, yeah, then I'm going to have to say then we're probably going to have to go after either LP or Red Eyes Darkness Metal Dragon. Primarily just to turn around and try to put that engine in check. Nightmare Mermaid, hit to the Orcust. It just helps the Orcust combo extend and build better boards. I know a lot of people were kind of calling for Nightmare Orcust to be hit in place. I can see the primary reason why. I mean, Nightmare Orcust is the foolish burial for the Orcust monsters. So I definitely can turn around and see a potential hit to that card if Orcust continues to do nutty things. I personally don't believe that Orcust is broken. Primarily because of the card pool we have. But that, again, that's just my opinion. We'll just let the meta settle and see what happens. All right. Moving forward, there's no new synchros or Xyz monsters either being put on or taken off. I mean, which is not a bad thing. No new spells and no new traps, which means that's it. There's still two bans on all these Lick monsters. Okay, we're going to go into limits. No new normal monsters, but then again, outside of the Exodia pieces, what normal monster deserves a limit. No new effect monsters or no new ritual monsters, which are actually pretty cool. Same thing with the fusions, links, synchros, and Xyz. So no new monsters have been limited on this list. All right, I'm going to go down, scroll down the limit list, and boom, right there, center screen. Oh, we have no new traps either. Okay, so we have center screen right there. Scroll up here. We have Sky Striker, Mecha, Widow Anchor got put to 1. Okay, I myself, plus a lot of the other players, pretty much thought Sky Strikers had a big target on his back. Death bells were ringing for the deck. I mean, especially after the reprints in both Battles of Legend and the Megatons this year. But here's the thing. Oddly enough, there is more support coming out. We just got a card confirmed in Ignition Installed that's actually a new main deck Sky Striker Ace monster, and this is the card right there. Okay, Sky Striker Ace Rose. I'm spelled with a Z. Could be changed to an S when it comes over to TCG. Level 4 White Warrior Effect Monster. Okay, 1500, 1500. Pretty standard. You can only use the first and second effects of this card names once per turn each. Alright, if a Sky Striker monster, except for Sky Striker Ace Rose, is normal or special summon, you can special summon this card from your hand. Okay, putting an extra body on the board means we might be seeing um, this card possibly be used to help climb the link ladder. Okay, and I'll get to the speculation after that. While this card is in your graveyard, if your opponent's monster or monsters in the extra monster zone is destroyed by battle or leaves the field because of your card effect, while its owner controls it, you can special summon this card, and then you can negate the effects of one face-up monster your opponent controls until the end of the turn. So it does offer effect negation if you get to remove a extra monster in the extra monster zone. I mean, there are plenty of cards that can help you do that. Right off the top of my head, compulsory evacuation device. One of the best cards. It doesn't matter if it doesn't have to be destroyed. It just has to leave the field. Compulse it, and all of a sudden now you get this card out, and it negates a monster effect, which is actually pretty good. Which means we don't have to really worry that much about losing the Widow Anchors once Ignition Assault comes out here in the TCG. Okay, as for until that point, there are plenty of other cards we can actually put in place. I know for a fact we could probably even do something like Breakthrough Skill, Lost Wind, Solemn Strike. So there's a lot of different back row cards that we can actually utilize to help with effect negations, which is actually pretty awesome for the deck. The other thing about it is that I don't have it on Facebook right now, but I do remember a few weeks back that we did see a list on the Italian Yu-Gi-Oh! Facebook page. This guy also posted the OCG lists correctly the last two times. So he posted a list of archetypes that will probably be getting support in Link Frames 3, and Sky Striker, I think, was like the third archetype on that list. I think Curry Nation actually did a video on that, so you can actually go check it out after you're done with this one. So yeah, if they're going to be getting in another Link monster, I kind of am expecting possibly a Link 2 to come down the pipe. This is the first of this card. We might be getting more support for Sky Strikers in Ignition Assault. So this is just the first card for Sky Strikers we're seeing out of the set. So fingers crossed we get more support in this set, and hopefully we get another Link monster in Link Frames 3. All right. So with that being said, we're going to move over here. I mean, you guys saw it briefly. So Dark Iron Dragon, semi-limited. I mean, that's not a bad thing. I mean, this card takes a bit of setup, and you have to really pay attention to how many Dark Retreatment monsters you have in your graveyard. And considering that it's an ignition effect by banishing a monster out of your graveyard to pop a card off your opponent's field, yeah, I can kind of see the reason why this card's coming on the list. It's not really being utilized at all. So yeah, I expect it to be down here off the list completely by the next ban list. All right, Chaos Emperor Dragon Envoy of the End. Nobody's been playing this card, so yeah, I come off. The fact that we got Destiny Hero Malicious back to 3 so soon is kind of shocking to me. But you know what? Hey, I'm in love with the idea, and thanks, Konami. And not only that, but hey, guess what? Take a look. Aether, Stratos, Dragonfly, Shurit, and even Royal Tribute. All cards that I said that are coming off the list. Yep, they're here. All right. El Shaddai Construct coming down the list from limited to unrestricted. That's actually pretty cool. Does boost Shaddai decks or any decks that are running Shaddais. And then you have Super Rejuvenation. All right. It's back to 3. Not many decks. I know we got Tempest back, and I know that in order to get Tempest out, they're running the mini Dragon Ruler alongside it. So there's that. But then again, just there really isn't that many cards that really have us discarding Dragon type monsters consistent basis like the Dragon Rulers used to. So yeah, I could pretty much say that this was a pretty safe move to actually bring off the list. in an early version of my Banlist predictions, this card was, I did have this card coming off the list. Not at 3. I actually had it being put down at 1. For a bit, but yeah. I can tell you right now, I didn't think it would come back, but it's back. So hey, cool. All right, guys, that's it for this list. The fact that we didn't really lose any of the meta decks is actually pretty cool. I mean, Sky Strikers is getting more support, so that's pretty much the reason why I got a slap on the wrist with losing Widow Anchor. And with this new support coming, yeah, it pretty much replaces the 2 Widow Anchors we lose. So, not a bad thing. All right, I'm kind of enjoying this list here. I mean, the meta is going to probably stay the same. Gonna be interesting to see how the Orcus decks function without Mermaid now. I got an idea how it works. Because if you guys seen my other Orcus decks that don't run Mermaid, yeah, I got an idea. It's gonna be interesting to say the least. All right, but guys, that's it for this video. As always, like the content, give it a thumbs up. Want to see more content like this on my channel? Make sure to subscribe, enable notifications, especially YouTube notifications, so you don't miss a single upload. Guys, check out the description box below. Find the invite link to my Discord server. Join the conversation. We would love to have you. Follow me on Twitter at BystanderX79. And guys, until next time, peace.